Check.
All right. Hello.
Let's end the perfect flow of conversation for a second.
So like Party Monster was this like gay club owner that like went nuts and like killed a guy, like chopped up his body. Like imagine like a gay party kid, like the gayest like rave kid, you found out like chopped up a body.
But it was a real thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, they had like it was like this big crew, and then he basically like I don't know how the fuck he got involved. He's like from some Iowa or some shit. And then he went to New York and then ended up being this like big promoter, and then was like into a bunch of drugs and ended up murdering his dealer, like murdering him hard.
Yeah,
like bathtub,
like
cut him up and
cut him up
Jeffrey
and like
Dahmer style.
distributed him down like the
and then
East River or something like that.
James St. James, that's his name, because that was the book was Disco Bloodbath. Yeah.
So like this
another
guy,
great Macaulay Culkin film.
Yeah,
some of his best work, honestly.
just playing a guy that gets chopped up.
Yeah, he's in a lot of drag. The acting is horrific. Horrific. But it makes it good. You're just watching a train wreck the whole fucking time.
Okay, cool. I like it.
There he is.
Look at him.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
So the guy.
Oh boy, no wonder there's all these conspiracies about him.
The actual
They
guy.
always make him play these fucked up roles.
Well, yeah, he's. I mean, he's a whole pizza
Seth Green's
operation. But the guy's coming back into the news now. The real guy, because now he's like hanging out with like drag kids and shit and doing.
Yeah, he got released.
Yeah, he got released and then immediately started putting out like YouTube videos where he's hanging out with drag kids. And
how'd he get released if he ate a man?
He didn't eat a man. You put
dude.
that in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine the story goes.
Like, why cut up a body if you're not going to eat it?
Yeah, what's the point of that? Okay, so he cut it up in little pieces and set it out in the river.
Distribute
That should
it,
still be a life sentence, probably.
No, he was on a lot of drugs, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're like,
he was on.
oh, that was just a barbiturate.
I think he pled insanity or something
Yeah.
like that to get a reduced sentence.
And he's free now.
Yeah, it works, man.
Yeah, prison really works. He's going to come out and not want to do anything evil ever again.
Yeah, well, no, that's the whole thing. Like, there's a whole conspiracy around this dude, Michael Allig or whatever, that
Manslaughter?
in these YouTube
I don't think
videos.
if you cut a kid up, that's manslaughter.
Robert
It's just
Riggs.
regular slaughter.
So did they just embellish it for the movie? He
No,
accidentally hit
no.
him with his golf cart?
Honestly, that guy was begging to be hit in the head with a hammer dressed like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Murdered and dismembered his body. And
Yeah.
then he got off on manslaughter. Look up his lawyer.
Yeah.
We need to call this
It's
guy.
got to be the strong arm. It's the only way.
Yeah, that's Frank Azar. For sure.
Did you cut up a gay kid?
I cut up a gay kid. Frank Azar got me 15 years. Who was that guy in Wyoming? The like brutal murders in Wyoming that always come up, where it was all these like gay rave kids who.
Are you talking about Matthew Shepard?
Matthew Shepard, yeah. And they like put him up on the barbed wire fence or whatever.
Yeah, I think those guys just like kind of like, who knows? There's a lot of weird shit about that because it's like lore, like in Wyoming. But I think like everybody that
Those guys got life though, didn't they?
I don't know. But like nobody, the whole like Laramie Project. Have you ever seen that movie? It was like a documentary, and then somebody made a movie about the making of the documentary. It was a media like shit show, like where as soon as like the LGBT, I think it was just lesbian and gay back then, but like as soon as they figured out that a gay kid got murdered, they like just media blitzed the thing and like made this narrative. And then like later, like as they were like in court, they were like, it kind of seems like these guys were like buying drugs, and probably one of the guys that killed him was also fucking him.
Yeah, when I heard they were all gay and he didn't pay for his meth or something. So
it was something like that.
But anyway, this was like really brutal killing in a similar type of thing that they always talk about. Anyone from Wyoming knows about this. It's like Wyoming's biggest story. This kid was killed on a barbed wire fence or whatever. But it's a similar type of thing. And
Wayfish
I'm sure
gay kid.
He was cute. He cute.
Little cutie patootie.
Yeah, I can see how
Matthew.
his payment would be sexually based. Makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah. He was too good looking to do meth.
I don't think that's how meth works.
That is clear. I think clearly
So
he's dead
if
now.
like a hot girl shows up to a meth dealer, he's like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna have to turn you away. You are far too good looking for meth."
Listen, you're gonna have somebody co-sign for you if you want to come in. You're gonna have an ugly person co-sign.
So they got 2 consecutive life sentences, and these were kids who killed him. And they got 2 consecutive.
But it's a hate crime.
You should have had the other guy's lawyer.
Because it's a hate crime. You get 2
a hate
life
crime.
sentences. But what about? So this guy you're talking about
wasn't a hate crime.
that wasn't a hate crime because he was
He hated it.
so obviously
He was
gay.
too gay to be. They're like
Too gay to
Come
be
on.
the anti-gay guy.
You knew this was this is basically an inevitability. You getting beat to death, like you being this gay.
Yeah. Well, they were all really dipping their toes over there.
All right. Well, for any of our listeners out there, just come out of the closet before you kill a gay kid because the prison sentences are way different.
Sure, yeah. No, if you're, yeah.
Like to get practical
In case
legal
I
advice.
In case I kill a gay dude, I'm gay now. So I want it on record
All right.
that we have.
This is now evident.
Yeah. Court of law, we can use
You
this.
should make a gay version of Snapped.
They have
the
to be
wives.
murdering each other like a lot. Like they're.
At least a regular amount. I don't know what that is. But like,
Let me ask, since we're on this subject,
Yeah.
to what extent have you ever thought about committing a crime, planned it out? Do you ever sit at home at night and think about how you might?
every fucking day.
Is it? You don't have to give exact
What kind
details,
of
but
crime
is it like your family? Is it like a lover?
Are you talking? Because you
Is
just
it a
said
business that you worked for that you hate?
you just said committing a crime. Do you mean like a murder? Like
Yeah, there's-
or
I mean, like
There's different
something. I mean,
varieties.
like Ocean's 11 scale, or a murder. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
either a murder
I
or
don't
a
think
big
I have
heist.
the capacity to create to have a heist.
would
I
you
just have,
consider?
Would you
consider?
field murder? I just have a backup plan.
Would the Oklahoma City bombing fall under the umbrella of heist? Would that?
Terrorism, domestic terrorism.
We should have
big
like
heist.
we should do like an Ocean's 11 with but it's just Timothy McVeigh and like a group of white supremacists that are like
All right, we're gonna blow up this building. There's a lot of papers in there.
yeah.
We're not gonna make any money. We're all gonna die. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
When I was in boot camp, we used to always play this game like, do you think ISIS has to do this stupid shit? It's like, do you think ISIS has to like walk in formation to lunch? It's like, do you think ISIS has to like community plan your murders? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's their training look like? I thought about that a lot.
It's
Do
very
you
well
think that it's worse than yours or better than yours?
Well, I wouldn't be allowed to be involved, but there's more goats.
That's true.
Virgins
More
at the
goats?
end. That sounds sick.
dude.
They say there are.
That's
It's unproven.
There's
are
nothing
we gonna-
about that in the army.
when are we gonna have like a
Look up
Mulan?
Snopes. Ask Snopes if you really get 72 virgins at the end, because I bet they've done
Find out
studies.
if PolitiFact hasn't.
Go to Rational Wiki and see if the 72 virgins are actually there at the end.
How many virgins would it be worth it for?
Snopes is like, actually, you only get 71 virgins.
You're like, nah, I'm out.
We checked with Muhammad, and dude, we have to be close to having like a Mulan, like Disney movie where a spunky young girl tries to join ISIS and shaves her head, and the movie ends with her just like suicide vest, like walking into onto an army base.
She's hiding her boobs under a suicide vest.
You know what's
dude.
ironic about that is that they actually there's way more child soldiers over there anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably happened many times where somebody's dad gets killed and they're like, "Fuck
No,
this! I'm gonna go kill a lot of people."
Yeah. Well, I don't
It's
like
not a
that,
cute Disney movie, okay?
but I
It's
don't
called-
like that you're insinuating like a blowback theory. These people are just doing it because they're bad people. ISIS, you know, there's no
have some compassion.
back
would
and
you?
forth here. Listen,
I think it's a little nuanced.
I think it's not at
Like,
all.
no, I'm not like defending it. Obviously, like,
it's exactly as
but
nuanced
I mean,
as
you
Dick
think
Cheney
about
says
it,
it is.
like,
a lot of them are really angry that Charlie Sheen's not on 2.5 Men anymore.
Like, Ashton Kutcher, fuck it.
Ashton Kutcher. It's the worst episode
I
of
would
Punk'd.
bomb this country too if I was watching that show and suddenly Ashton Kutcher is the playboy on that show.
You call that a pedophile? Charlie Sheen, now that's a pedophile.
It would be great if that's what they were really upset about. Just all these terrible Hollywood reboots. Like, we're going to take down the World Trade Center. You're going to do a third Taken.
Did you see how bad they fucked up Cats? They deserve to die.
They're just all hipster snobs
They
about the
CGI'd all the buttholes
creating.
out. We're getting them.
Well, that's fucked up because they CGI'd them out, which means they CGI'd them in. It's like
I think I don't.
there's a butthole cut theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically, it's out there.
Theoretically,
They had to see. I want to see the cut with what's his face's dong, because they like shaved it down.
Jason Derulo?
Yeah, he was very
or
upset about
Idris
it.
Elba.
Jason Derulo. He's packing
What you
heat.
guys are talking about?
Cats. We're talking about Cats,
Movie
the musical.
Cats.
You're talking about the dick you get to see in Cats?
No,
Yeah,
you don't get to see it. They covered
Jason
it
Derulo.
up
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
because
know.
he was packing too much heat for PG-13, I guess.
Packing too much.
Yeah, what
Dude,
can
no,
they do with
listen
CGI so that if they take the nipple off, then it's okay?
Yeah,
But what could you do to a penis? Just take the shaft off, just a ball sack.
I think it's all gone. It's like a Ken doll.
Look, I'm never going to see Taylor Swift's butthole in real life, but I can see her CGI cat butthole, theoretically.
Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, you never know. She might have a breakdown coming.
No, but yeah, she's a little tall. I think that's
What
a
does that
little
have to do with
taller.
her butthole?
Well, the taller a girl is, I think of the reduced likelihood she's going to show me her butthole.
Interesting statistical analysis you've done.
This is years of study.
I'm pretty low to the ground. How likely it is you're going to see my butthole? Pretty low.
No, but if you were,
You need a girl who's so tall that when she bends over, she's at your eye level.
right? Okay, yeah. All right,
and you
no,
can
I
It
like
makes
that.
it real likely. Yeah, she wears a skirt. It's too flouncy.
Maybe
No
listen.
underwear.
Maybe
I do that shit all the
my
time.
data analysis has been completely off.
Yeah.
So
I,
did you just write off tall girls early on? They were mean to you?
No, it was no. If they like dated some taller, it's very weird to like have your arm around a girl that's like up here. There's a weirdness about it.
Yeah,
It's
you just
fine.
have her carry you. Just get a piggyback
Listen,
ride.
I don't hate this.
I
don't
would put
hate
a baby Bjorn on.
a little papoose. She carries me around.
Take you
dude.
on a hike.
Yeah. Just feeds me berries.
One White Claw, and you see how he starts behaving.
Yeah. No, I'm about to get real bitch made. We're gonna go
You're
hard.
already on buttholes. I'm loving it. It's my bread and butter.
I
Hold on,
actually
go-
found, like, I was really intimidated by all the tall girls, middle school and high school, and then talking to taller women now, I found almost all of them very insecure about how tall they are. And, like, women over 6 feet tall,
Sure. Oh yeah.
very insecure. Like,
Well,
just
no, they
don't
have
like it at all.
They have that whole Netflix movie about like just a tall girl where she's like, "You think you're oppressed? Wait till have you never been a tall white girl?" Like,
Black is the new orange, right?
no, it's called
Orange
Tall
is
Girl.
the new black, yeah.
What?
The prison movie? Or TV
What is it
show?
called?
Tall Girl.
Tall Girl.
I haven't seen it,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
just like,
Oh, wait, I can get things off my shelf. Bro, I have to call maintenance for that.
yeah, I know.
Grow up.
Yeah, really.
People ask Google, how tall is too tall for a girl?
Does Google have an answer? Ooh, I'm interested.
She's like the
how tall you are, you're a great person.
What?
10 to 1 woman, 10
That's
to 1
not
being
a
one.
good answer. The ideal height is 5'6" for women. Fuck you, Google. I'm 5'4", you twat. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm under 5'8". I
Wait,
don't like
how
any
is,
of this.
oh, I thought
This
that
is
was
what
in
I'm saying.
.gov. Oh, this is
very-
that's in the UK.
Okay, so let me ask you about this then. What is the ego of short girl? Are there girls that are... Isn't that cute? Are you worried that you're too short?
So, well, not before this. Just kidding. No. I'm like, I am no. I feel like I personally I get annoyed when I can't do shit, but I'm also like I don't like to ask people to do anything for me. So when I can't reach something, it just infuriates me to my fucking core.
Okay.
Like it's so annoying. Like at my work, there's always shit, and I'm like, why? Like you guys fucking short-proof this whole goddamn building. I'm in
But do you
heels. I
think-
still
what-
can't get anything.
Okay, that's just like a practical thing, but like dating. Are you
Oh.
worried that guys don't like shorter? Are you too
No,
short
the,
for
the
certain
shorter
guys?
the ground, the better. I feel like with dudes, it's like you don't have to get on your knees. Just fucking like that toy that like gets water and comes back. I
Like
just
the
have to do
bird?
that, yeah.
Yeah, we would fuck a hobgoblin, honestly. We don't really
Yeah,
care.
they're like, this is fucking
That's
great.
why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's like easier
really don't
for
care.
them to put the force on your head when you're already down there. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying is like with the taller the girl, like you do run into like just practical problems of like how are we going to work this out? Like we're limiting ourselves.
So if you were to
as
fuck
how
a
we
tall
can
girl,
fuck.
would you like ask her if you could get on top? Do you feel like that's how the vibe is? You're like,
Ask
do you
her.
mind if I
Do you
if I
mind?
come
No,
on top?
no, I latch on to, like I jump up and like with all my limbs, I just like like a Robert Crumb painting. I just like no, like I don't have a problem with that, but it's it's just another thing. It's just another thing. Like if
I
you're,
want a girl
if
who's
you're like
so tall she can spoon me all the way around.
yeah.
And then I'm back in the womb again. And then I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's the appeal of a tall woman. It makes you feel like a baby again.
Yeah.
I can be infantile.
That was-
Carry me around.
Suckle her
That was
teeth.
that was Crumb's whole thing. That was his whole deal. He was.
Oh, really? I don't know Robert.
Do you know
Crumb.
Robert Crumb?
No.
Dude, look at Nick. Look up Robert Crumb because
no,
this is his whole deal, dude. Is
This is why we had to get a guy to
Yeah.
Google stuff because he makes these esoteric references.
he's not that.
Oh.
Yeah, just go to images.
I can't believe you fucked a girl. Period.
fuck.
Look at that face. Ooh.
Oh no, dude,
No, he was a cartoonist.
He's like married. He has like a villa in France. He's also yeah. See, this is what
What is that?
big healthy.
Why does that girl look like that? You know that meme of Kim Kardashian where she has muscles? That's what that drawing looks like.
Big healthy girl enjoys deep penetration from the rear.
Yeah, it looks like he's flying around a huge woman like
his
a magic
thighs
carpet.
are smaller than her calves.
Why would he make her flying? Is he?
The sex is that good that they just take
Yeah.
off.
Or she's just trying to leave that hard. The guy pulls on my hair like that, both hands. Ow.
Oh, she looks like she's enjoying it or dying.
We'll never know. Yeah, he's a little terrifying looking.
Yeah, this is some dirty stuff. This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
dude, no. There's a whole documentary. There's a documentary called Crumb that's like about him and his brothers and their mom and shit. It's real creepy.
So was this in
They're-
like Penthouse or where were these in?
Yeah.
a bunch of shit, man. He was a really popular like '60s guy. He did, you know that the stupid like keep on trucking guy with the big dude with big shoes like walking. You know, look up Robert Crumb, keep on trucking, because he's done cartoons that are like ubiquitous in our culture.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that.
Got it.
So it was a perverted acid head.
Yeah,
Loved huge. Oh, look at that! No, wait,
No,
don't go away
hold
from
on.
this. Look
Yeah,
at that
no,
big
see, this is what I'm
Helga-looking
Oh my God.
Norwegian
Yes,
woman.
yes.
He's clinging to her like. Okay, now I
That's
do
what I'm
get what
talking-
you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you like this?
No, listen. This is not my preference, but if a tall girl's into me, I'm gonna make the most. I'm gonna make lemonade, dude. I'm gonna, like. And that's how you make lemonade. You cling onto her leg and
God hands you a tall woman, you make lemonade.
yeah.
Grab her leg like a baby child.
Fuck yeah, dude. Just like shivering and fucking sweating. Yeah.
Okay, this was what we needed to imagine when you said that.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
It's-
small.
Well, that is fucking weird.
See, for him, it's a preference. For me, it's just it's.
It's a check mark.
Oh well, it's
You're
like
I
I
just want
said.
to do it.
Yeah.
That was like me and short dudes. Tried it.
Tried it, didn't work. Was
It was
her
fine.
reading The Big Friendly Giant in elementary school, imagining
Yeah.
walking around in a guy's pocket all day.
What a dream.
That's the dream.
There's a lot of those like giants that are weirdly sexual towards a like miniature thing. That's
Hold
like
on.
a type
Wait,
of
what?
I don't know. I can't think of any other examles, but I feel like what's the one Jack and the Beanstalk? There's a lot of like sexual giants.
By the way, I was watching we on our earlier podcast that I don't think will ever be released. We were talking about King
You're
Kong.
not going to release it? We just brought this drunk girl back.
No,
from the show and did
not
two
that
podcasts.
one. No, we talked to a drunk girl. That was great. We talked about
Oh, that one's
colonialism.
good. Okay.
That one's fine.
What's
no,
this
with Derek? What we've been doing is we've been doing 2
Derek
podcasts
Walton
with every
pretended
guest.
to be a black woman for about 30 minutes on our podcast. And it was very entertaining.
I would just save that to your files.
It's recycle bin all day.
Oh, yeah.
With that. Just put that aside. But we were talking about King Kong, and I watched a YouTube, like a breakdown, like somebody did like an essay about him.
King Kong is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I didn't realize how much.
King Kong with a tiny woman in his hands climbing up the Empire State Building.
Dude,
That's
not
like
even
a
that.
sexual archetype.
Not even that,
Wow.
dude. Watch, because the new one, the Peter Jackson one, the one with Jack Black and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. In that one, they're like dating, dude. Like that's the whole thing. Like the whole point of it was
Okay, Slate agrees with me, so I have a point.
right. So like in the 30s, they were like, look at this beast taking this woman against her will up on, and then like progressively like by the time you get to like 2005 or whenever that King Kong went on, they were like, now her and the violent beast, they're kind of like they're having a thing, like they're in a relationship.
Well, we're way more progressive now. You got to understand the original King Kong. That's like Jim Crow era.
Right.
They're like this beast
And now they're like,
taking all the women up these buildings. We must get him out.
and now they're like.
Similar thing with Godzilla.
But really, like with the 2005 one, it's like basically it's like look at these beasts taking our white women out to pumpkin patches and going on nice dates with them and like
Buy
sledding.
their dinner. God damn it.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Going
it's,
to wine paintings
yeah,
together.
Yeah, wine paintings.
King Kong
IKEA.
painting with a woman and a woman.
He walked all the way from the front to the end of IKEA. How dare he?
Look at this.
I would never
So
do
that's
that.
in like 20. Oh, we gotta be close. That was like 15 years ago. So we gotta be pretty fucking close to a new King Kong, where they're
Jack
just
Black
wandering
was
around.
15 years ago?
Yeah,
God, I'm getting old.
I know.
She takes him home
15
to her
years ago.
parents. They're
Yeah,
disappointed.
yeah.
It's like, what is that movie where it's like, look who I brought home?
Guess who's came to dinner or
Yeah,
like whatever.
Yeah, it's basically, but it's King Kong.
Yeah, she's like, so this is my boyfriend. He's like chained up.
His dick is out.
Could he please just at least put his dick? No,
Like, Dad, God.
that's his culture.
Dad
You don't
gets
understand.
a shotgun and then realizes it's not going to do shit.
That's the culture on Kong Island. You got to understand. Like, Skull Island, is it Skull Island that he lives on? Anyway,
But see, this is why we have these like old archetypes. Like if I went over to a girl's house and the dad took a shotgun to my face, I would feel kind of like honored. Like that's like old school like shit. I don't know. That means that I'm really a threat. If shotguns in my face at the door. Like have you ever experienced anything like that from a girl's father who you're dating?
I briefly dated a girl who was
About 7'3".
so yeah, tall as hell. No, I did.
A lot of chest hair.
I dated a girl that was. I was like 20 and she was like almost 18, which was very weird. I was uncomfortable with the whole thing, but she was hot. But I had like I met her whole family and well, it was weird. Like I went to like a high school dance with her and I was like, I think by that time I had turned 21, so I was like going out to bars and shit. And then all of a sudden, like I'm back in a high school like cafeteria. I was like, this is not. I don't like this. This doesn't feel. Do you know what I mean? I'm like hanging out like there were a bunch of like high school dudes like size me up. They're like it was weird. But anyway, I had to meet her family and her dad, and he was like, you know, he was like gave me like a good like, don't hurt, like whatever. I don't know what the fuck he said.
So he didn't intimidate you.
No.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a
I feel like
different
it
thing.
didn't work.
This is what I mean. If you were dating some hot young something and the dad puts a gun in your face, you'd be like, holy shit! It makes it even
Holy
hotter.
shit. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're like, I'm really going to do some degrading things to your daughter tonight, sir. Thank you for
But
that.
he just really raised the stakes a lot. I'm hard already.
Yeah.
I wish my dad would do some shit like that. He's always so nice to every guy.
You see
I
what I
date.
mean? Yeah, you want that kind
No.
of.
Well, yeah,
passion.
basically,
No,
what,
my dad's just like hype. There's a dude around.
he's basically cucking you, your dad. He's keeping you away from that kind of sexual gratification.
Yeah, what a dick.
If your dad wanted you to come, he would throw a shotgun in the face of every dude you brought by.
That's
but he
true.
doesn't want you to come.
No,
What
he
a
told me
dick.
the last time I brought someone over, he was like, "It's the nicest guy I've ever dated." I
What
was
a
like,
what a nice
"First of
guy.
all,
It's like,
fuck
dude,
you."
Dude,
aren't you supposed to?
you know how much
isn't
my
your
pussy just
role-
dried up? You calling
Yeah,
him
I'm like,
nice?
God damn it.
Is
Fuck.
it your role to hate him for like the first year at least?
Yeah.
That's how your boyfriend should be. But your boyfriend should like walk up to your dad like that. You need to prep him because your dad is.
Yeah. You should be terrified.
So every boyfriend you'll be like, this is my dad. I need you to like walk up and immediately like assault him or be like, fuck you, old man. I want to fucking like. Do you know what I mean? Because
there
he
should
needs
be some tension. They shouldn't be friends.
Right, they should
They're
be fucking
they text
friends,
on a
dude.
regular basis. It's irritating.
Oh, that's weird.
They're like, because I dropped my
they'll
dog
get
like
off.
closer
buddies?
than you
Yes.
are.
fuck you.
He likes it more than me. I swear to God.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
dropped-
weird
yeah.
if they like each other more than you two do.
I know. I was like, ugh. I've dated both versions of my dad. My real dad and my other ones. Both terrible.
The other one.
What? you just said something very deep that we got to unpack for a second. So you've dated your
My
biological father and your stepdad.
Yeah.
Okay. Meaning, and which do you like better?
Just watching as you said that sentence,
I'm all,
just
both
Nick's
of them.
eyebrows just go up further and further. He's like,
You know, it's getting weird. Both have been gratifying in their own ways, which.
yeah. No, we all gagged a little bit there. I have to
But it's so weird.
wash
I
that
think because
down
the
with
last guy I dated was so much like my real dad. Like, he was just a fucking train wreck. And that was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved out while I was at work, as men do. And then this one.
Dude, that's such a fucking move that I would love to do someday.
Oh, yeah.
I want to find a girl to date just
Yeah,
to do
just
that
to
to
do
her.
that. I've never felt more like a 50s housewife. I was like, he went to Saturday night.
Yeah, he went
I
out for
came home, the
cigarettes.
doors locked. I was like, what the fuck? I have to break into my own house. And I was
No.
like, the hats are gone.
That's how you knew he was there. He had a lot of hats.
All his flat bills are fucking.
It's like, not the snapbacks.
Oh no.
Oh, god damn it, that's funny.
But yeah, so he was.
So then you started dating your stepdad.
Yeah, and see that he's like termites. I'm never gonna get rid of him.
And do you
That's
like
much
that's
more
more secure and safe and
Ugh.
but
Yeah,
that's
it is.
that's the alternation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's what it is. It's the like dangerous, kind of sexy, or the safe. You're not gonna hurt me again.
You can have like emotionally healthy relationships, or you can come. It's like one of the two. You know, really a lot of the time.
Well, you can
Yeah,
we
that's
can train. You can train.
It is. You can train.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like to think of. The bedroom as kind of like a gym where we're just
Yeah.
we have a notebook in there.
a lot of jaws size.
43 seconds to erect. All right, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
All right, do 8. All right, do 3 more. All right, do 5 more.
It's like if you can play Call of Duty for 6 hours, you can stay down there till the job's finished. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't.
When you're done trying to be sexually excited, you just want a guy who can play video games and stay down there.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Have you
Just get the job done,
Have
sir.
you tried disguising your pussy as the first Gulf War? Have you? Because do that.
What's a zombie version of
Yeah.
Call of Duty? Be gentle but deadly.
Wait, Corey, just for a second, could you explain briefly how you disguise your pussy
So that
as
he's
the
like-
first Gulf
Yeah.
War?
Right. So
Where do you
that
buy
he
a
gets
pussy
down there.
disguise?
So he gets down there and he goes, "Oh,
in the
it's Call of
trenches?
Duty," and then he can really
No,
invest. some time
but I'm
down there.
asking, how does she make her pussy
Yeah.
look like the first Gulf War?
Like
So I
that,
shove
George
some
Bush Sr. is
sand.
down
the
there
like
giving a
tan
speech.
digital camouflage. That's.
Do I just
that's
paint
important.
it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, these guys. See,
Oh yeah. See, I want.
Oh, you
what's
mean
that
like
machine?
camo
Yeah.
like that?
camo.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
You
Got
might
it. Got
actually
it.
make your vagina look like
I'm like, I'm not
Maybe-
shoving sand
maybe
up
you could-
there.
maybe you could-
conflict.
Maybe you could like.
Yeah, there we
like,
go. Bush Sr. talking to some people.
Honestly,
a
he's
s-
a Republican. That might work.
Glue a Soviet tank to your thigh or something. Do you know what I mean?
Get
Like
a tattoo of Bush Sr. right here,
mission accomplished.
and then some troops over here. Yeah, and he's shaking.
You'll be fighting
Yeah,
this for
exactly.
years to come.
Get this right on your shaven
Yeah, I wonder if they can
fupa. I don't know,
vajazzle
what do you
that.
call a fupa if it's not fat?
no.
The
No,
upper,
A
just
stomach.
The upa.
Just a stump.
Get George Bush Sr. on your upa.
So if
No, I
you get
wouldn't-
if you get this picture where he's shaking all the troops' hand when he goes down there, like he'll be eating you out, but he thinks he's just thanking them individually for their service. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's like, "Thank you for your service. Thank you for this." And if you have enough troops there, then you can come.
I've never been thanked for my service in that way. Boy, would I like to start.
Wait, well now I'm curious. Have you dated military guys?
Oh, no, but he is an ex-Marine.
Ex-military. Okay.
Yeah, but and any of the ones in now, I wouldn't know. Gross.
Does he follow orders?
No, he's a
Doesn't
Marine.
follow orders. Marines don't follow orders.
You gotta talk to him like Arlie Ermy in Full Metal Jacket. That's how you get him to follow orders. Is he needs a gruff.
If you don't get the reference, just say I don't know what you're talking about.
I have seen the previews on Netflix. I feel like
Good enough. I'll take it.
We can't just keep laughing when he says things we don't understand.
Dude, it's Full Metal Jacket. It's like one of the all right.
Yeah.
No, we probably
Talk
should know
about,
what you're
talking
talking about.
Stanley Kubrick, like that's esoteric filmmaking. I'm not
I'm
talking
not saying
about
this is esoteric.
Holy
I'm
Mountain
just saying
for
if
fuck's
you
sake.
don't. I do know now that I see the picture, but
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. I might have when I was younger. I don't know.
You should cosplay
Yeah.
as Arlie Ermy with your boyfriend. He'd be like, yes, sir. Yeah. He'd probably be into that.
He'd be like, oh, this is great.
oh, this is a classic scene. Yeah. I'll PT you? Is that what you're saying?
PT is physical training.
Physical training, yeah.
Oh shit.
I want him to call one of them maggot. I like that part.
This is the thinly veiled. I put an M at the beginning of it, so we can't get in trouble.
You insect homosexual.
Oh
Scumbag.
There's only 2 numbers you would need to know though. It's 1, 2,
Oh,
1,
man.
2. Real fast. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go.
Does someone ever just fucking during? If that shit happened to me, why would you not violently? Why would you not want to kill your drill sergeant the first time you have a
you're
gun
into
in
it.
your hands? I know they'll kill me.
You're into it.
That's
That's
why
well,
they do
yeah,
it.
you have to
That's like saying if this
'Cause you're a
dominatrix
masochist.
if this dominatrix hits my balls too, I can't imagine. I would punch her in the face if
Yeah.
she did cock and ball to her. It's like no, they're there for that. That's their whole thing.
I see.
They
You
want
do
to
it
be
because
there.
you like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that you
Look
like
up cock
it.
and ball torture, Nick. I'm just kidding, but do it.
Do it with safe search on.
Yeah.
So that we just get some
Or don't.
weird
Yeah.
Disney thing.
It's like reroutes to Wayfair.com. All right.
Oh,
all right.
Wikipedia.
All right.
Ooh, that's legit.
The
CBT.
full experience.
I'd like to be the person who wrote that Wikipedia article. You know, a lot of people didn't even cite their sources on the cock and ball torture.
Yeah, citation needed.
Masochism.
Okay, yeah, we know what that wasn't one of his esoteric references. We knew that one.
We all knew cock and ball torture.
Whoa, look
Yeah.
at
That
those
one's kind of
tools.
self-explanatory.
I need those for my no-no drawer.
No, that looks like a nice faucet for your sink.
Yeah. No, this
That's
is
definitely on Wayfair for sure.
I hate all this. This.
This is what. See, this is where I
Upsetting to me.
agree with Alex Jones because this. I don't understand how we thought this stuff up. This is like anti-reproduction, anti-sexual freedom, and yet we like it. We have
where
a
does that
fetish for
stick
it.
go in your?
Oh, you
Up
know
the
where?
urethra.
You know exactly
But
where
how?
it
It
goes.
just that's gonna fit in there. It's like 7 times
Not
the size
easily.
of a catheter.
You're gonna want.
You gotta
lube.
want it. You gotta want to. You know.
Oh, get this out of here! Get this out of here! That was red wax, by the way, but that was still disgusting.
I did not like that. Oh,
Have you
God.
ever seen? German Pain Olympics?
Yeah. Well, like is that that's where,
BME body modification?
but that's where they're like putting like a
Extreme.
hand in a blender and shit, like crazy shit. Yeah. No. Let's hold on. I don't know if I
we
like.
don't.
going-
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh yeah, no, I
Don't
don't.
do this.
No.
Don't do this.
18 plus adults.
This
I'm
is-
not
I
old
was just
enough.
asking if you've
Hold on.
seen it because it's literally people like mutilating themselves.
Hold on. Go up to that
For,
Wikipedia.
they get some money for it.
Shannon Larat.
She
She was
founded
the
it.
host of like. Oh, that's a dude.
It's not a lady, Shannon.
Sorry.
From Canada, Canadians are so nice. That makes
No,
no
they're fucking
sense.
not. No, they're not. They're dude. Canadians have to be like doing dark shit like under the radar because they're so nice. Like
Yeah.
they like
It's like priests.
yeah, it's like Ted Haggard. It's like you're definitely sucking dicks. Like
He took acid and cut
Dangerously
his dick off and-
schizophrenic. And they let him host an event? What?
No, it's literally a like competition of who can fuck themselves up. the
like
worst.
literally hand in a blender shit. Like that's what the Pain Olympics.
Yeah, they're
is.
cutting off their
That's-
fingers,
I feel like the like
cutting the
tamer
skin off
version
their
of that is
stuff.
just Tinder.
It's bad.
You're like, you like hurting
that's
yourself,
the
right?
American injury
Let's get back to
Olympics.
King Kong or something.
How would you like to get passed over for years, maybe?
How would you like dick pics in your DMs for months to come?
Yeah.
And not a single relationship. Oh, what a dream.
Indian dicks too. Not even the. Are you into Indian guys? Is anybody into Indian guys? Indian guys?
I would assume because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So to procreate that like 1 billion people, it's just mathematically.
I think they reproduce asexually.
They're just by budding.
No, I mean I've gone
Hold
around.
on,
I've never
hold on,
dated
I'm about
an
to
Indian
double,
man.
dude.
Hold on, you guys.
Separate.
In 75 years, we're gonna get canceled for this. I just said Indian people are asexual. It's gonna be a long time before anyone gives a fuck about that. But someday they're gonna come back, and that'll be a hot button issue, and they'll go, "What does that mean? You think we're plants?"
This is what's going to keep us out of the Comedy Podcast Hall of Fame. We're never going to. We're like, sorry, guys, we had to give it
We
to.
fucked this up.
Yeah.
Well, that is an interesting question though, because this may be not polite to say, but every girl I talk to says they do not like Indian guys, and Indian guys are creepy and rapey and follow you and shit like that.
There's definitely like certain groups of people that I feel like, and I feel like it's more like a cult, women preferences of size, of
In
course.
red size.
Where it's like there's certain like that. It's not always, but there's like certain groups that I feel like just the way that they're raised culturally, like their willingness to be disrespectful and shitty is just like very low. Like they're just like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
Like-
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh wow,
Sorry. There's a.
is this an actual study?
Go up a little bit. Men responding
Men
to women.
love
we're,
Asian women.
We're all into Asians. Asians are into whites. This is on the women's side. Nobody
Yeah, it's
points
just
back
a
at
reverse
Asians.
thing. It's a reverse thing.
Kind of
Women like white men. Is that true?
This is low response rates.
Whoa.
But
All
this
these-
doesn't have any Asian. It just says Asian
Wait,
as a
go,
whole.
yeah.
Go up a little
Asian as a whole
The
is
lowest
ridiculous. That's most of the
response is-
world. Asian is stupid. They should break down Asian because
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Asians
things
are
going on.
stupid.
Indians are technically Asians, right? That's
I think
yeah,
that's
but
in
they
Asia.
don't like. But no Indian considers themselves Asian. So
right,
that's
but they're not
that's why
represented
you
here.
shouldn't have
There's
that.
not an Indian circle here. There's also like not a Native American one, or like there's a bunch of unrepresented
there's a lot
races.
of underrepresentation.
Yeah. Now
That is
I'm starting to
interesting. I
understand.
don't know. I feel like I've gone around. I just always end up. I don't know. You just end up dating your dads.
Yeah, that's what it always comes back to Freud. Really,
Yeah.
this podcast always comes back to Freud for some reason.
It's that fucking chair, man. Like
I
once you cross your legs like that and fucking lean back,
just
how
done.
can we help it, dude?
I know. We don't even need to have lines right here, but we should. But
We should.
No, it should be in a vial.
Yeah.
We're
like
gonna get. We're
medicinal,
gonna get.
medicinal shit. And
It'd be hilarious.
tincture.
So, watch
it under
like
our
halfway
tongue.
through every podcast, Alan just breaks out like an old timey Sherlock Holmes metal fucking syringe. Just starts,
would be one thing,
starts
but-
belting up in the middle.
I'd like just a vial. Like, whatever happened to the dropper up the nose? That sounds nice.
I think it wasn't. It was just into your mouth hole.
You could do mouth or nose, but
I don't want liquid in my nostrils. I want nothing but pure powder.
have you ever done that, like, neti pot?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't that feel good?
Absolutely. That's
Imagine a
great.
little
It's a little-
cocaine in that.
Oh, that's an
Rather
interesting.
than-
Well, then you wouldn't want to flush it back out. You just want like a
I have a
nasal
sore
spray.
throat. Do you have some, like, hot water with cocaine in it?
God damn! What a funner society we could have if people could keep their shit together.
Well,
you know
listen,
what I mean?
we
it back
legalized
in Coca-Cola.
marijuana. We decriminalized mushrooms. We had legal cocaine and opium. We had it. And then we decided we couldn't handle it. It's coming back.
It
It has
has
to, right?
Well, no. Somebody was saying something about like, weren't we talking about Nietzsche last night, where he was like,
Yeah, he likes to call me blackout drunk and talk about Nietzsche.
"I'm not blackout yet. I'm on my way to it. I'm very close."
I'm making a stop.
Yeah, no, you're the stop along the way. I have another group of people that I call when I'm blackout.
Listen, thus spoke Zarathustra is underrated.
There's a lot of conversations that we've had. I'm sure very, very much like that. But he,
It's really interesting. Alan's your stop on the way to blackout. Mine's like ex-boyfriends.
yeah, no,
Yours is like Alan Bromwell.
dude, I have Alan's like on this level of problem drinker, and then I have another section of society like friends that
Okay.
are way problem drinkers, and those are
Yeah.
the people I call when I'm blackout because they'll
Oh, yeah, I
always
guess-
answer.
Yeah.
they'll always answer. They're like, hell yeah, dude, what are we talking about? Like, it's blackout.
It's usually, if I'm blacked out calling someone, I'm in tears. How did you do this to me? They're like, it was one date, bitch. Relax.
No, he's a bizarre. This is the only guy I know who will call you blackout and want to argue about postmodernism.
Oh.
I'm a weird.
He's an esoteric drunkard.
I get way dumber when I'm drunk. That's amazing.
Yeah, he for some reason.
I'm
That's when you want to
still
talk
very
philosophy.
dumb, but no, the other guy I called. I think what the fuck did we talk? I woke up and it took me like an hour before I remembered that I had probably hour long, if not more, conversation with another dude that I'm sure was also blackout drunk. I don't know how you couldn't. You have to be to talk to me for that long when I'm blackout drunk.
No,
you also
wasn't.
have to be blackout drunk.
I wasn't. I was just like, what's happening?
No, not you. The guy I called after you.
Okay.
That I like. It's like two shadows talking to one another. Nobody remembers what was said. We don't remember what we said. It's just
He came over.
We're just entertaining ourselves.
He came over to my place one night, and we were gonna smoke DMT. We were both so fucking drunk that we spilled it all over the table and shit.
Too drunk to smoke DMT. You know how
too
sad
drunk
that
to
is?
smoke DMT. And the next morning, my girlfriend was like, "You guys were just yelling at each other. You didn't listen to what the other said. You woke me up. You were just yelling. Nobody was listening to one another."
But it's like
This is how we talk when we get drunk.
That's our friendship.
That's our friendship, I guess.
Yeah. It's like listen, it works. Don't judge us. Wait, what the fuck were we talking about before we got off on that?
Your stops to Drunktown. Oh,
No,
you're talking about
Nietzsche. Oh, yeah, because he was saying, like, Nietzsche's whole thing, he was like, you shouldn't drink because it numbs you to the world, and that's, like, he, like, thought of it as weakness. But he was, like, addicted to opium, wasn't he? Like, he was...
Oh, really? What a fucking hypocrite.
Well, yeah, but that was, like,
That dude was wildly manic, and he's interesting, but he's fucking... That was before they had medicine for bipolar.
Figured out
Nietzsche addicted to weed.
Yeah, opium, genealogy of morality. Yeah, you need a lot of opium to write about morality.
But back in the day,
yeah.
Like,
well,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah.
He'd be like, you know, alcohol it's numbing you to the world. Like as he's smoking opium, and he'd be like, dude, you're smoking opium. And he'd be like, what? Like,
no, this is medicinal.
Yeah, he's like, no, it just takes the edge off. It's fine. It's like, yeah.
You're like, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Dude, if
you ever done opium painkillers?
I've done painkillers, but they've always been prescribed, and so I don't they're not a fun time for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I associate them with pain, not like I'm at a party. Wee. So I don't they hurt my tummy.
I don't think
they hurt your tummy.
They hurt my tummy. My tummy hurts.
I don't tummy. I got to go home.
I think people have different, like, me and my buddy always talk about it because he's in my early 20s I shot up morphine once. I let a guy shoot me up. I don't know how to fucking shoot up, you know?
Yeah, I let a nurse do it, so.
No, I just let a guy in a bedroom do it.
Okay.
Close. But it wasn't like I was like all right, this is like I don't get it. Like I don't like opiates. I don't think my brain is wired to like them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I'm like. I feel like I'm like an uppers person.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like
I'm an Adderall all day, but
except for like drinking, which is a depressant. I'm not like a depressants category of usage type of person.
Yeah,
it's just like not fun for me. I'm like, I don't want to be out of it. I want to be fucking raging, like just you know?
I think that like alcohol. I think you're.
No, honestly, I don't like depressants either.
No.
I really don't.
I don't
care for depressants.
I think the terminology is like what's fucked up because like alcohol's your body registers it as a benzo.
Depressant the next morning,
but it's like a benzo. It's like Valium. So alcohol acts like Valium.
The reason they're categorized that way is what they do to your nervous system. So alcohol, benzodiazepines, all that shit, it depresses your nervous system, whereas Adderall, cocaine, all those things, they stimulate it.
Well,
but they don't have those same effects. Like they don't alcohol doesn't make you depressed.
Although this is the thing,
it can. I don't know. It doesn't always.
None of the drugs are totally in one category.
No.
I mean, maybe opium is totally a depressant, but alcohol is a stimulant. Alcohol is a stimulant for the first couple of hours at least.
Yeah, if you do it right.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it's a depressant.
Yeah,
and
eventually.
they, like if you look up like cannabis, they can't classify cannabis. They don't know if that's
because it has its own
depressant
receptor.
or
I think it's a hallucinogen.
It's all three.
Well, because it has its own receptors. Your brain has THC receptors.
See, I think somebody told me
like
I said that for a
cocaine
long
is
time.
just a straight stimulant.
Somebody told me that like the reason they're called cannabinoid receptors is that it's like an arbitrary name. It's actually like they kind of send certain things at receptors, and the first one that receptor reacts to, that's what they call that receptor. But it's just arbitrary. It happened to be cannabinoids that like triggered that receptor. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm out of my depth.
Like,
no, that
we
sounds
should get
like
back
weed.
to
That sounds like weed. It's like whatever neuron you want, dude.
Yeah. We should get back to
hit a different
dudes fucking tall bitches. That's more my. That's more
your I'm all about that. I would.
That's more my.
Everyone
many
gets so
drugs in
self-conscious
that
about nobody's gonna. You're not gonna get fired because we talked about different classes of drugs.
I took a class.
Of course, all of us only do the legal ones.
Yeah.
And let's just leave it.
You hear that, Sergeant?
Wait, were you in the military?
I'm still in it.
What?
Jot it.
Don't mirror to me. I find it upsetting.
I drive heavy equipment for the Army. I'm in the reserve, so I do that like once a month. I haven't done it in a long time, obviously, because the Rona. But
what happened? Are we not killing Arabs anymore?
Oh no,
no,
we're still
it's just if you're stuck there.
Thanks, Obama.
So if you're overseas, they won't let you home. You're fucked.
Can you imagine the irony? Now, I don't know if this is true, but are there people in war zones wearing masks?
I would love.
I don't want to get the.
They're called burkas,
I don't want to get the bat flu while I'm stepping on a landmine.
This is why ISIS would beat it, like because they already have the hijabs.
Like we have like a truce with ISIS. Everyone's like, yeah, we got to fight Rona first.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening at all. I
haven't
well,
heard
no.
shit about
I think Syria is a pile of dirt.
Listen, I'm sure that ISIS like had a conversation with their bosses, the CIA, and they were like, they're like, oh, do you guys want us to continue this? And they were like, yeah, no, just take a break. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to this fake war later.
Yeah,
we have enough oil.
Listen, we got to install some 5G towers in Afghanistan real quick.
2020, bitch. They knew.
Partial truce? Oh my god, that's so fucking fake.
Did we pinky swear?
Oh,
we pinky swear ISIS.
Literally, fucking troops firing at each other, and one of them starts coughing, and they go, whoa, hold up, are you okay?
Well, chemical warfare is
Do you have a
technically
stuffy
illegal.
nose?
That's chemical warfare, man. Can't be coughing on motherfuckers.
I'm trying to poison you guys. Can you fucking...
I don't believe that for a second. Oh yeah, all the wars are being suspended for a second.
Listen, depleted uranium is one thing, but this virus, we got to really keep an eye on people.
Yeah, they're like, we kill each other. We kill each
other.
Contending with ISIS. This is a great.
I'll be damned if this virus is going to get
Rona.
these Arab motherfuckers.
This is a great article. Contending with ISIS in the time of coronavirus.
Contending.
Which is a bigger threat to America? Terrorism or the Chinese bat flu?
Global ceasefire. Swear to God, bro. Yeah, they're like, everyone's like, all right, we gotta chill.
Oh my god,
but doesn't that show like that they could just stop at any time? At any time, they could be like, chill.
It's kind of like,
oh really? ISIS has made it clear that it sees things differently. This is such horseshit. Do you really think ISIS is like, wait a second, we are going to destroy America, but not right now. There's a global pandemic.
We have to have like some sort.
Like they want it to be a fair fight.
They want it to be a fair fight. Yeah, suddenly.
I don't want to kick. I don't want to kick you while you're down.
They're like, also, why are we going to do the work when Corona's doing it for us?
Yeah. When
you
Corona
people are dwindling.
Once Corona starts hijacking planes and crashing them into things, then. But don't ISIS? They must think that this is all like Jew, because that's their whole thing, right? They're like all like Islam. They're like anti-Jew, right? They're
I don't think they're pro-Jew, but I don't know if that's their main issue.
Is anybody pro-Jew?
I think
not even the Jews.
Even the Jews are like this. First
even
of all,
the Jews try to distance themselves from the cause whenever possible. Anti-Semitism in Islam,
because the whole "we're different" thing. I don't know.
Whatever. It's just Romeo and Juliet. It's just so that it can make the
Montagues and
romance
the
between
cat, yeah.
Jews and Arabs that much more hot.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we do this, is just to have better sex. I'm convinced of it. Why else would we do this?
Listen, I don't think I've ever agreed with you more on anything. I think it's genuinely the case.
The only reason we fight this shit is just to make it hotter.
Yeah. So like when what you should do, and so there's like you can look up like by race, like what like interracial combinations have like the most successful relationships, like the marriages that last the longest. And I think you can look this up, but I think that
Norwegian men and German shepherds. They never get a divorce.
No, it's cops and just cops and their canine unit. Dicking down your canine unit. But I think the most considered, it's white man, black woman. That is a lot like the
because the guy can't get away.
Right.
He's never leaving. He's got to die. That's why that lasts the longest.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a divorce. You're not saying
no.
You're not saying
That's why I
that.
started dating Republicans.
Wait,
Hate sex.
Do
What?
Republicans do?
No, now we
Yeah.
got to talk about this.
It's a joke, but
it's
not.
Okay.
Well,
No, because okay. There are no openly Republican women, so I really don't even know. But what's the difference between dating a Republican and Democrat?
Something about them, like, supporting a party that just wants to diminish my rights.
Do you get in arguments?
Oh yeah, heated, hateful.
Is that erotic at all?
A little bit?
A little bit.
You get a hate fuck. You know what I mean?
So so you should be dating like a Bill O'Reilly type, a young Bill O'Reilly. I guess.
I'm not that far off. He is a Republican, and it was funny. So we
Right there.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, we started dating, and then like the third date in, I
Young
was like,
Geraldo Rivera, right there.
Yeah.
I literally,
I tried to think of some conservative pundit. That was the closest I got.
I don't think he's conservative at all. Like,
not?
Anyway, let's get back
Sorry.
to.
oh, you're good.
Excuse me.
No, yeah. So
We're
the third
retarded.
time, I was like, because I was really trying not to be in a relationship, and I was like, I don't know where this is going. You're a Republican, so I probably can't date you. So we definitely can't have sex. And he was like,
Romeo and Juliet.
yeah, and he was, and
Montague
then he
sketch,
stuck
it's
around.
so-
It
it's
didn't
right there.
work. But it's the first time I've ever refused sex on the base of party affiliation. I was
Public
like,
policy.
Well, no.
was exercising. I don't even know.
I think that is a DNC thing.
Hey,
Like, if you're-
Romeo,
if you're a-
before you finish me off there, what do you think about abortion?
If you're a dues paying member of the DNC, you're not allowed to fuck red, as they call it. Wait,
Yeah.
that's fucked up, right?
But here's the thing. It's like my own like little way of winning a vote. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, come November, you will either not come in me for all of November, or you will vote the way I want you to vote. You know what I'm saying?
No, not November. But you can't
really
be in
think
the.
that's nonsense.
It's
think,
gonna work.
You think
I
because you
swear to
didn't
God.
fuck that guy, now he's gonna vote the way you
Well,
want?
we're still fucking. Obviously, I changed.
Well, here, no, hold on.
You've ended this story.
Hold on. Because here's what you're gonna
You're
do.
like, and I didn't fuck him, and we fuck every night, and
And we went
he's
back
going to
around.
vote Democrat now.
Yeah.
hold on,
Oh,
hold
I
on.
know who you're talking about now. Okay, that's bullshit. You really think he's gonna vote?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
He's gonna
Hold
vote
on.
for Biden.
If he
now?
doesn't, I'm gonna Ross his ass.
Hold on,
I swear to
here's
He'll
God.
tell you that.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah, it's called
No,
lying,
I guess
dude.
to send a picture.
You
swear
want
to God.
him to send.
God
oh
damn,
my
dude.
god.
That would
What?
be.
That's
Hold on.
dirty.
Hold
this
on.
is dirty.
Hold on, because
You
here's
don't
what you're
even
gonna
like
do.
sex. You're just trying to get Biden to vote. That's bullshit.
In our state, that's
fucking
starting.
for Biden.
Yeah, what are you doing? Go.
I don't know.
You got to move. So you move to Wyoming and do this. nonsense.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta
You
spend
just,
some
like,
time in
wa-
Alabama.
Like watching a guy fucking.
Fuck my way to a good election.
But you're just watching a guy just like sat like cucked out that he's just like voting for a demented like Biden's essentially retarded. So
Yeah.
you're just like. So if you were doing it like as a bit, you're like vote for a retarded guy. Like that I would find
Vote for the
funny.
less retarded guy. Is a vote for my clitoris.
It's a vote for my. Yeah. Here's what you're gonna do. You're like if this catches on, if you do like a what's
It's
that?
your clitoris. You
what's
got to
that-
understand. He
hold on.
doesn't give a shit about your clitoris.
Oh, it's
What's
true.
that? what's that play where the chicks? It's like a Greek play where the chicks like they're
Oedipus?
like no more pussy, no more pussy till you start acting right. They unionize pussy in.
That's a Greek play.
That's a Greek play.
Yeah.
What?
Absolutely.
Where is it?
Wait, hell.
It's called King
Fuck,
Kong.
what is it called? It's called King Kong. Yeah. No, fuck, what Spike Lee just did a...
Antigone at Thebes. No, what are you talking about?
No, well, look at Spike... it's called fucking Chirac, dude. Look up Chirac. Because that's... Yeah, this one. No peace, dude.
Is that a Greek play?
It's a Greek play. It's based on a Greek play.
Okay, I was like, that's what Chicago. There's no Chicago in Greece.
Yeah. Where bitches unionize.
So she's
unionize
like,
the pussy.
listen, you guys are not going to get laid till
Go
you
up,
stop
go up,
shooting
dude.
each other. See, that's not true,
Yeah,
though, because Aristophanes...
Lysistrata.
Okay.
Where is that book?
Fine.
I want it.
Women withheld sex from their husbands as punishment for fighting in the Peloponnesian War.
Okay, so hold on. So this is what you're going to do is, people
Trying to start a movement.
There's going to be either rebellion or subversion. So what you're going to do, because that's they're the only two options.
That is such a Greek fucking thing to do.
Here's subversion is that dudes are going to...
This is why the Greeks got conquered.
Dudes are
because
gonna-
their women were like, listen, we are not going to put out until you guys stop. Oh, are we getting bombed? Okay, I guess we're getting taken over right now.
Yeah, but yeah, no, exactly. But here's what's going to happen. They're going to... I'm going to have a
women would never have done some
I'm going to
shit
have
like
one
that.
liberal friend. He's going to go in and vote and vote for Biden because he's a liberal, and then he's going to send me that picture, and I'm going to send it to all of my friends that are getting that are
Oh, this
part
is
of the
dirty.
If you're
pussy.
dating a
Dirty.
Republican,
That is
they're
dirty.
not that smart.
That's really dirty.
At least the ones I date, I guess. I don't know.
He's
He's not gonna tomfoolery me into like. He's
I
just
had a
not,
feeling you were
Tomfoolery.
immediately seeing how much you could convert him.
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
It's just the funnest
Well,
game.
that's fun power play, I guess.
It's gone pretty well so far.
But is that ever? This is where we come back to the dad versus stepdad thing, because you're going to turn yourself off doing this. Eventually, you're going to make him unsexy.
That's the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
And then you leave him for
And
dad.
then I get to be my dad.
Then you get to go back.
Yeah.
Dude, nailed it.
Wait, so ultimately, it's your dad leaving your stepdad?
Yeah.
Now I don't understand.
What a web
Listen,
we
Yeah, this has gotten weird.
I started out getting left, and I'm gonna end leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it goes full circle.
It's-
I like it.
yeah.
I
I
get it.
understand you want to feel empowered, but then when you do, then what? Then it's boring. Then it's sexually boring. So then you got to go back to the other side.
But no, like it ends like that's the orgasm. The orgasm is the leaving. Mm-hmm. That's the end.
I'm packing
like,
up my hats and
for
I'm
a
getting
man.
the fuck out.
For a man, you come and leave. That's not what women do.
Women can.
Don't
I guess.
yeah.
Now that-
Don't box
Yeah, you
in
have to-
women.
I guess
Let's-
it is
okay.
2020. I'm
Patriarchal
Yeah.
sorry.
motherfucker.
Women can do that now.
Disgusting.
They just
dude.
well, here's the thing, like, and if
a
you
cis
have an-
white male telling
if
you
you
what
have an understanding of like just the neurochemistry of the way women are wired, if you know how your brain works, you just know like, okay, there's no cuddling after. Pretty woman rules. Don't kiss me on the mouth. Get what you came for and get the fuck out, and then you won't get attacked.
How are you doing all that? That's
I'm
all...
not. I don't say I do it actively. I'm just saying if I want to go there, I know how to do it.
Oh, okay. So you
Do you know
don't do
what I'm
that.
saying?
But
No.
if you want to just have sexual
I don't have
pleasure,
that level of self control. If I just want to have sexual pleasure, I go in my no drawer. I'm good to go. That's an alone
I get out
person
my
activity. Yeah.
I get out my cock cage.
Yeah.
And
I bring Black Betty out. We play for about 4 minutes, and I'm good.
yeah.
Bam-ba-lam. Whoa.
It's more like buzz buzz.
Black Betty. I like that it's black. It's also a woman's name, which I find endearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she knows
It'll-
better than I don't know.
Sounds like a nurse.
Yeah,
Nurse.
it's
Betty was a
scientific.
nurse.
It's efficient.
This is my dildo,
done-
mammy.
Yeah, I've done time trials. She's
She,
good.
yeah, all right.
She knows what she's doing.